Welcome to GameBros. This is Kuko.
This is Jimmy.
And this is Prodigy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
And yes, we're coming in live from our GameBros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. And we got an action-packed show for you guys today. There's so much things that we need to cover. And did you guys expect your boy Colin McGregor to get knocked out yesterday like that?
No.
What about you, Jimmy? Are you an MMA fan, by the way?
Occasionally I watch, but I kind of did.
Oh, so
I think he's enjoying losing right now. It's paying off for him. Paying off for him.
yeah. So right now he's more focused on the Benjis than his actual title.
Yeah, he already did his time. He got his fame. I think he's up there. He's gonna try different things. That's why he's boxing. That's what he's doing over here. He's taking any challenges.
Yeah.
If the price is right,
It's for me. That's what he says. The price is right. It's right for me.
mm-hmm.
But that was pretty exciting yesterday to watch the fight. I was, kind of amped up. We had a couple people here. Riddle Rex was here. Our boyfriend Josh was here. I got to meet Riddle's brother. Dude, he is a huge anime guy. He was telling me animes I've never heard of in my life. It was
funny.
crazy. But yeah, so let's get into the news real quick. So, Prodigy, aren't you excited that you don't live in the UK and have to battle these bots that are chasing after these consoles?
Oh, sure. Yes, sirree.
But I guess that's finally going to stop now, right? They're finally going to stop these bots from buying these consoles. How are they going to do that, though? Jimmy says no.
Why not?
They're not gonna stop. They're making money. Somebody's buying them.
But can the UK is there a way to stop that though? You're a tech guy. Like, can you stop bots from?
If they're not breaking any rules per se, they're just buying a bunch of PlayStation 5s.
What you have to
You know?
create a better captcha?
I think it's just gonna be. I think the only way it's gonna work is the way they're doing it now. They're gonna do limited releases, and you gotta get there before. And you know what would definitely help? If they actually sold them at the stores.
Like physically buy them.
Physical, that would be beautiful.
Yeah, because it's getting out of hand. There was again a report came out that these scalpers got another 2,000 units. And my question is you're saying that people are actually buying these consoles?
It has to be. It has to be. You go online and you see, you go on eBay, do a little search, and if it says one sold, two sold, they're getting sold.
That's crazy because the amount of money they're asking for, it's insane.
Yeah, and it's supply and demand. It's all good.
That's really what it is. Because everyone is just going crazy for these things.
Mm-hmm.
Which we don't really see on the other side of the
With this Xbox?
of the table. Yeah.
I think it's more silent, and then I think the PlayStation has always been a more popular console.
And I think Xbox did a better job at supplying the other side of the world this time around.
Oh yeah, because they did a worldwide release.
They did a worldwide
They
release. I don't know if you guys remember
one.
Xbox One.
That's
It was
true.
regional. And then not only that, but Xbox One didn't really have a big install base anywhere out in the east side of the world.
Yeah.
So, it is what Jimmy said, though, supply and demand.
So in other words, in order to cut this out, we got to stop the demand for it. So
or PlayStation got to make more.
Either that or release it in another form.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think physically, I believe what GameStop is doing, Best Buy is doing the same thing. That you gotta notice, you order it, gets shipped to the store. You gotta pick it up at the store. So, it cuts that, and then the aim gets. They've also noticed. I think where is it in the UK? I think it was one of those big tech. It's like Best Buy over there.
Yeah.
I think they're the ones that canceled like 300 orders at one point. I mean, vendors need to do their part too, so everybody gets their fair share of consoles and opportunities out here.
yeah.
But do you think those people care? They're just like, I don't care who I sell them to.
Well,
I just wanna get 'em sold.
I think for me as a consumer, if I see Best Buy is not doing anything about it, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, you're just not gonna
I'm
shop.
just not gonna shop there. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy, like for them to get that many when we know people that are just trying to get one, trying to figure out how to get one. These guys are getting thousands, and then you multiply the thousands that are getting by the thousands that they're selling. They're banking, so it's for them. It's a huge gain.
You know what? I got a funny story. I just I was in Legoland.
Yeah.
My first visit to Legoland, it was pretty funny. Very depressing. Everything was closed. COVID has killed almost everything. But I started posting a lot of things. I had some downtime while I was waiting for my daughter to write something. And I got sent a message saying that I won a free PS5.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I answered the guy. I'm
Yo,
like, hey,
congrats.
I was like, yo.
How do I pick it up?
Yeah, no, I told him. I'm like, hey, yo, send your boy a PS5. Still waiting.
You're waiting for what?
I don't know. I'm waiting for that response.
Oh.
I'm looking to see what the scam is. I'm trying to see.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to pick it out here.
But yeah, he answered me back twice. And actually, he gave me a choice between a Switch and a PS5. I mean,
Oh, Lord.
That's a hard decision, right, Jimmy?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. So I told him to send me a
one
PS5.
has a friends list. The other one has.
You know what? I might message him. I'll let you go. I'll let you guys know what happens.
That'll be fun.
I'll
I
let
would
you
like
guys
to
know
see
what
where
happens.
that rabbit hole goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it's crazy to see how. I just want to know how they're gonna stop it. They say they're gonna stop the bots, but how is that gonna happen? I truly believe it can't. I believe what you say would help if they start selling it locally in a local spot, and that way we can kind of release the pressure. Because right now, since it's so hard to get, that's why it's in such high demand, and that's why these guys are thriving. But once we have millions of consoles out in the world, then that market will die down.
Yep.
But when the next, when you have the Xbox, what would be XSX,
Series
whatever.
X. Series X.
Series XSX, the
XSX.
next one, because
The
No, Series
Series
XS.
XS.
okay,
Yeah, like an iPhone XS.
okay. So when that one comes out and the PlayStation 6 comes out, are we gonna go through this again? Hopefully, maybe there's no pandemic, and hopefully that'll.
Maybe they ban the bots.
Yeah.
They make it illegal to use to get too much quantity. I mean, I don't. Well, it's different accounts. They have their ways around. I was gonna say, it's mostly up to the vendors, man. If they really want the consumer to stay happy and see their brand, Target, Best Buy, who are the ones that are dealing with this over here in America?
Yeah, Best Buy, GameStop, Target, Walmart.
Well, GameStop is
Costco.
you know what? GameStop hasn't really had that problem, I think, because most of what they're doing is what I told you, that they're getting the online orders and they're shipping it to the store.
Yeah, well, this is the
And
nearest
then,
store we'll pick
and
up
what
there.
you actually you have to get an email. You get an email, then they tell you go to your local store, and then from there, I'm guessing they give the store a certain amount, or when they're gone,
Yeah.
And then they're releasing them by phases. So every Friday, I think, and everything is surprise. So it sucks too, because I can't stare at that screen the whole day. Like, I'm gonna camp right here for my PS5. I mean, you have job responsibilities.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't think they expect any of us to sit there and do that. Well, I guess GameStop's doing something right, because it's not here, but I don't know if you guys noticed, their stock is through the roof. It has almost doubled in the last couple of months. So I don't know what GameStop's doing, but apparently they're doing something right, because their stock is just going bananas right now. Something that also came out this week is, you remember this little game called...
Wait,
okay.
you forgot to show the beautiful console from our Pro League gamer.
Oh, okay.
So Jimbo took into his hands the job that the panel making companies got taken down for when the PS5 got announced. So Jimbo, our Pro League gamer, took into his hands to show us and send us a picture of his beautiful PS5.
That is very, very beautiful, to be honest with you.
Does Jimbo like Ferraris, man?
Ferrari red.
Yeah, man. Throw some Ferrari red on
That
your
color,
console.
that two-tone color like that, the red and black does look fire though.
Mm-hmm. It does it justice. So yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't done something to your console.
Oh wow! It's like if I could use it.
Well, might as well. If you can't use it, might as well paint it.
still so salty, man. I gotta talk to
Yeah,
Sony.
because and then
I
you
gotta talk
paint
to
it, you do
Sony's
all
head
that, and you gotta
execs.
return it.
Yeah.
You want
you
to
got-
get Mark Cerny on the line, or do you want me to get
I need-
Ryan?
I gotta knock on wood, man. Mine's has been good. I just get the occasional crash on most of the games. I don't know, for some reason I get a lot of Call of Duty crashes, and I've gotten several Dirt 5 crashes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the game, but my save is good. No corruption. PS5. Actually, what I've noticed is that I just leave it there for 5 minutes, and eventually the screen will go black, and I'll tell you to send a report.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of like powering on the console, because I think that's what grenades it. I've been giving it time. Like that's what I've been doing now recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and then once you send the report, you're back in the game in like matter of seconds.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a
Yeah,
long
yeah.
time for the
Yeah, it's
whole thing to happen.
They're working on it. They're working on it.
I sure
They
hope
should
so.
have worked on it before they put it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's here now, though, man. We gotta deal with it.
What's up with Kuko's flack hair?
Google's flake hair.
Okay.
Oh, you flaked on him?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
People hating on the dude, man.
I'm gonna
What's
have
up
to
with
put
that?
Kuko on the spot here. Did you flake on Jimbo one of these nights?
Never, ever.
Ooh, never.
Yo,
Ooh, never say
Jimbo,
never.
for the tournament. I don't know if you want to announce it now that I'm going to talk about it, but
Yes.
we have this tournament coming up. So it's me, Jimbo, and Jimmy, plus hopefully the two guys that I'm recruiting, which is going to help us propel us to the top of the tournament. So we're actually preparing a Rainbow Six tournament. So we're going to go back to our monthly tournaments.
Yes.
So this month is going to be Rainbow Six. Next month, we don't know, or do we have a schedule, or we're just gonna do like we used to, like leave it
Yeah,
up
we'll
to
do
the
it
fans?
like we used to.
All
yeah.
right, cool.
So for this month's tourney, you guys have 3 days to sign up your team. This Wednesday at 8 p.m. we'll be closing the
Cuco and Julian flaked last night.
form. I didn't flake. I texted you. You never texted me back.
Dude, the fight finished at 1 o'clock, and I'm sure you're not up at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that too, exactly. But yeah, going back to the tourney, this Wednesday is going to be the last.
Hey, show Jimbo
night
his
to show
beautiful
up.
console.
Yeah, there it is.
Look at that. Can you do that for me? I would love for a green console like that, green and black.
Would you want lime green though?
No, not lime green. No, that color doesn't exist for me.
Oh, okay.
You know what else? I also thought of making like a mural on it, and I was gonna ask your mom to paint it for me. But we'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Talking about colors.
Fall Guys.
Yes.
Did you ever get into Fall Guys, Jimmy?
No.
No.
Fall
Have you
Guys?
played it at all?
No. I haven't played. That's the one for PS5.
It
Did
was
come out
PS4.
for PS4. It was a PS4.
It was a
game, yeah.
PS4
No,
game that
I
came
haven't.
out free on a PlayStation Plus. Right when the coronavirus hit hard and everybody was sitting at home, had basically nothing to do, this little game came out and just took it by storm. Everybody was posting memes about it and all that stuff. It's basically a battle royale, but kind of looks like a game show basically, where you're competing against other people, and there's different obstacle courses you have to do. There is some events that you have to do as a team and work together, but at the end of the day, there's only one winner. So basically, it's finally coming to Xbox. It's been like maybe
No.
not a year. It
Wrong,
hasn't even been a
wrong.
year.
You read the notes wrong. It's not coming to Xbox.
Oh, it's staying exclusive. All right.
Devolver Digital came out saying that it's never going to come to the Game Pass because there's a lot of people hoping it will.
I thought it was coming to Xbox, but not
Wow.
the Game Pass.
Yeah, we're talking about the Game Pass. Or are you talking about Xbox in general?
Xbox in general.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I
Oh, just okay.
I
So it is coming
retract,
for
I
Xbox.
retract my
but-
words.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay,
so
right, right.
basically, it's gonna come to Xbox, but you're gonna have to pay for it. And
Yes.
paying it's like $20 or $30. It's not like you're paying $60 for the game.
Is it cross
But it is not.
Yeah. Yes.
It's cross-platform as far as Xbox. I mean, right now, as far as PlayStation and PC.
Oh, okay.
Those are the
But-
two consoles.
okay,
that it's
okay.
on.
All right.
But yeah, so it's gonna come to Xbox, but people are hoping that, hey, you know, I got Game Pass. Am I gonna get this with it? And Devolver said, no, dude, we are not doing that. And it goes back to what we like. I've always told Prodigy, like Game Pass is amazing, but as far as some companies, they don't want to jump into Game Pass because you're kind of limited on how much money you can make. Because if they tell you, hey, look, this is the fee you'll get for.
I don't
being
know
on
though.
Game
I think
Pass.
this is a big risk, only because I believe that isn't even near its peak anymore. It's on the downhill.
It's on the downslide, you mean?
Yeah, and I don't know.
And with
on
Game Pass,
developer side,
it would pick up some traction.
that and it would have to me, I would rather have a set price that I'll earn rather than risking it over that.
Yeah.
And if anything, you get people to buy the currency in the game, if anything.
Yeah, you
So you
get
get that
the
extra money.
in-game transactions and
Yeah.
stuff. Like the thing is, like when they originally came out, it was free through PlayStation Plus,
Mm-hmm.
but it's PlayStation has to give them some money. Like say, hey, you know, here's $50 million. Can you come exclusive and we'll put you on? Because I'm sure they're not doing that out of the kindness of their heart.
No, of course not. Sony provides them this, and then they'll take it the offer or not.
Yeah, it's funny that they didn't want to take that on the Xbox side. Like you said, why not? Why not get this large sum of money and just here put it in Game Pass, and then we'll make extra money through microtransactions.
Could it be that maybe there's already a competitor, like something like it, similar, in Xbox platform? 'Cause, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, I've looked around Game Pass, but I haven't seen anything sort of like it. But there are little games, there. I would have to check.
to be honest with you, I don't
Yeah.
think even on PlayStation
Not
you
even
have
on
a
PlayStation?
game that's like Fall Guys.
No,
So I imagine that on PlayStation, I mean
It's
on
just-
Xbox, they
it's
don't have
just-
it either.
the craze for the game died already.
Yeah.
When it comes to being in the mainstream,
should put it
of
on
games.
mobile. And then back on the consoles.
Yeah, that's a good idea. See,
Among
mobile.
Us, you know what I'm saying?
Following that Among Us
Yeah, man.
plan.
Everybody has
Yeah.
a phone, man. Not everybody has a PS5.
Yeah.
Except,
Or PS
except
well,
the robots.
PS4,
the
yeah,
robots
but
have a whole
Except for
bunch.
the UK bots.
Those guys have a ton of PlayStations.
yeah.
Them and Hitman. For some reason, Hitman can
Yeah.
get a console like whenever he
Mhm.
wants.
Well, talking about bots and computers, Rockstar put out some new patents, right? Our favorite little word here in the studio, patents, on some new AI tech that they're seeing and testing out for GTA 6.
Okay.
Now, this whole AI thing that they're going to be testing out has to do with how the different NPCs in the world are going to be acting.
Interaction with
Yeah.
with one another and with the player.
To be more lively and stuff like that. Like in GTA or in a lot of free roam games, you can see that NPCs follow like a straight pattern
Yeah.
in everything. And Rockstar wants to come up with some new AI to make the world more different. Things happen differently. Certain people
Dynamically and-
acting differently and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's
interesting.
awesome news, because imagine the way GTA is right now, but having like intelligent people walking around these cities that they create, and the stories that they create, and the missions that you have to go on, these heists and everything, but the NPCs actually being smart. I think that would make it more immersive, because it would be more realistic, and also for it to be dynamic, it makes things be different every single time. And not just seeing this, you guys have seen it. You get into a car, you start driving, and all of a sudden, other cars or the car you're driving, that kind of breaks it for you. That happens a lot in Cyberpunk as well.
Cyberpunk, yeah.
Like you drive in a car, and then all the cars are the same. But so if they could do that, that'd be awesome. And GTA, Rockstar, they make great games. And if anyone could decipher this and crack the code, basically, it's them. So that'll be awesome to see. I can't wait to play GTA 6. It's gonna be out of this world, to be honest with you. What do you think, Jim?
Can you imagine the file size on that bad boy?
Oh my god,
If every NPC.
could think for himself.
Can you imagine if there's like an NPC, you trip or something, and then later on in the game it shoots you, he's like, yo man, you smudged my sneaker, and I remember. Can you imagine that?
That mission that you were
that'll
on a
be
couple
epic.
weeks ago?
Nah, that'll be epic though.
They could easily steal the. I don't know if you ever played Lord of the Rings. What's it called?
You think of Shadow Mordor?
Shadow Mordor.
Oh
They
yeah,
had the whole
that game was good. Yeah.
they had that whole system of rivalries and stuff. I forgot the name that they use for it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
But
about. Though. Like,
basically-
hey, if you die, you go back, and he gets more prestige, and then you got to go back to that person. It gets stronger, and then he grows like in rank.
Yeah.
And it changes. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
changes the game dynamic.
And then
completely,
also
yeah.
depending on how you kill him, his body changed. Like if you
Mhm.
chopped off a limb or something, he has like a different limb, and
Yeah.
and that whole thing. If they could add that to the way you're explaining, like you shot up a house or you did like a heist or something, and then like one of their kids comes back, hey, you killed my old man and this and that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, man. Hey, and if you jack a car and it has low jack and they find you, bro, that'd be amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You're
Oh, that's
chilling
some, yeah.
You're chilling at your house and knocking on the doors like, where's my whip?
It's
Start
gone.
busting caps and everybody.
Yep.
But that's dope. That's what I want to see, though. I want to see more of that because, I love Cyberpunk. I've been playing it. I'm just a couple trophies away from completing all the trophies. But there's times that it breaks it for me when the guy's just like walking into like a wall and you're like,
He's
the
just,
hell's this guy
he's just
doing?
cute, like
Yeah.
like a Wreck-It Ralph. The guys is
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but you
in
you,
the bar straight up, like walking against the wall,
you go into like an office and you start stealing stuff.
and nobody cares.
And everybody's like, yeah, so what are you
that's right.
here for? And you're like, just taking all their stuff, taking their
Just
guns,
robbing your liquor and your cigarettes.
the safe,
Yeah.
taking all the money and stuff. And they're like, yeah, so do you want to do a mission for me? It's like, sure, yeah, just give me all your stuff first. Well, yeah, Jimbo Kakapunk. But yeah, so I think that's what would take it to the next level for me as far as video gaming, that whole AI, seeing the AI change and all that stuff. Speaking of virtual world and bringing the virtual world into the real world, a couple weeks ago we talked about Nintendo and having their piece of the park in Universal Studios. They already did it in Japan. That kind of got kiboshed a little bit. They kind of pushed the release date back a couple, I think like
a couple
month,
days.
a couple days, like a month.
Well,
almost, right?
a couple days
couple months.
to set a day for when they want to open again.
Yeah.
So on February, they're opening February 4th, but February 7th they're gonna hold some meeting with like some of the local government in Japan to see when they can set up a real date, because they're still monitoring like COVID levels and stuff like that over there in Japan. So
Oh, man, they're strict in Japan, man. They don't
yeah.
play games over there. So.
yeah, if you travel over there, you gotta stay like 2 weeks for sure in a hotel, and they send you groceries and they send stuff to you and everything. It's pretty strict over there.
A good reminder, Jimbo just reminded us we need to start streaming the events for Apex and Rainbow Six.
As soon as Twitch lets us.
So we are going to, he is our pro gamer, so we need him on board.
Yeah, Jimbo is our pro gamer, absolutely.
So basically, but it's not like malfunctions to the park. It's basically
No.
like COVID related stuff, and,
when
and how we're gonna get the people in, how we're gonna get them out safely, and all this stuff, so we don't recontaminate our island with people. So with that news, also some news came out with the park that they are thinking about adding a piece and adding Pokemon to the whole Mario world. That would be instant like printing press money making machine right there.
Yeah, no, that'd be filthy.
Because I told my son, my 10-year-old, I told Bash, and I go, Bash, they're thinking about putting a Pokemon thing in the park. And he's like, Dad, can I buy Pokemon? I'm sure you could buy whatever you want at this park. And they're probably going to be, AR Pokemon all over the place. You probably use your phone and you can see different AR Pokemon around. Physical Pokemon.
They could tie the app to it. Can you imagine how crazy that would be if you could tie to it and you can go to the Pokemon park, catch the Pokemon, and put them in your Switch. That'd be amazing, bro. Like that would be some groundbreaking stuff right there.
And you can have different gyms there, and then have gym masters.
You
and
can have different
battling.
areas. Yeah, they
That's
capture
like total
Pokemon. They have
immersion
like
right
a desert area. You get, Earth type Pokemon and stuff like that. So that'd be really really cool.
So there'll be a Pokeball store, bro. These people, gold mine right here.
That's the weird thing that Nintendo's had these IPs for a while,
Nintendo's
and they've
man.
been sitting on these things and not
Stingy.
making any money when they could have just been.
No, they're making money.
But dude, they're gonna kill it now with the Mario Park and all that.
They just don't like to share, man. Dude, they don't like to share. You know how it is.
Yeah. And even you were saying that with that, are people really gonna stop going to Disney and going to more Universal? Because people our age are more nostalgic towards Nintendo and all that more than Mario. Maybe Mario more than Mickey and Minnie and all that. I feel like that was like our parents' type of thing, because for them it was mind blowing to see Pirates of the Caribbean and they're like these robots and this and that. But for our generation, even Prodigy's generation, that stuff is like, yeah, that looks so fake. Show me something new and something better.
Yeah, man. No, that for sure. They're gonna have to rethink. Marvel and Star Wars won't be enough if they start reviving IPs or putting IPs as like park amusements. No, man, forget it. I mean, they have the one in Japan that's a Resident Evil, bro. I have to visit that. Like, I have to go there one day. They have an actual biohazard. You go into it and you shoot zombies.
Oh wow!
And the employees are actual zombies dressed up, and
that's dope.
That is dope. Like, that's ridiculous. And I don't know why I haven't gone, but but you know, Japan, it's in Japan and all.
You gotta get the COVID shot, man, so you can get over there.
Yeah, man, for sure. I have to have like a month for the 2-week wait.
Yeah.
And well, it's in the same park that the Nintendo park is gonna be.
Okay, so
it's Universal. I believe Universal. It's part of it. Yeah.
That would be awesome if they would bring that to our Universal. Especially you got horror nights that we have. You have all this stuff, and
bro, season pass.
Sign me up right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, because they could easily do something like that with Halloween Horror Nights, tied in with Resident Evil. Have a whole Resident Evil park section. I think that would be freaking awesome. I know our friend Jimbo likes to go a lot to Disney itself. I don't know if this type of stuff would turn the tide for him or not. I have a lot of friends that still have Disney season passes, and they prefer that over Universal and all that stuff. So I don't know if this type of stuff will actually pull them away from the whole Disney life.
It'll definitely make people think twice, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
It also has a lot to do with what kind of roller coasters and kind of rides would they have.
Attractions that they're gonna have. Yeah.
The thing is, like, I don't see Disney really coming out with really good attractions. Like what good roller coaster is like Space Mountain's been there since before I was born.
Yeah, I mean you can go there and
Everest,
build a lightsaber for $200.
Oh,
a plastic one though, right? That just has a Disney logo at the bottom.
Prodigy. Yep. Remember the ones that we saw in the convention by our friends Forge?
Wait, our friends Forge.
The Forge. Yeah, they make lightsabers. When we go to the conventions.
Oh, we're talking about lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Those, yeah.
Those are like $200-300, but they're like legit.
They're metal. Like they feel heavy. They have weight to them. Yeah.
The LEDs it's just insane.
Yeah. They kill it with
but yeah, I mean, it's because I think Disney's one of those how do you say it? More of those experience. It's the experience. I think a lot of amusement parks are going for like the experience.
The immersion.
Yeah.
Of being in that world. And
being in that world, or like a movie-esque type of ride, or they go in for all the little things that people can post on their Instagram type of things.
It's because my thing is that I feel that they can't make rides that are really, really crazy because they don't want to scare people, and they try to, like, how do we make the most amount of people happy? Everyone likes the Simpsons ride because everyone could basically ride that. Even little kids could ride that. But not everybody can get on a roller coaster or whatever. And so then now you're limiting the people that can have fun with that. So that's why I feel like the newer rides, like the Fast and the Furious one, the King Kong one, even Avatar, or even Harry Potter, all those are like.
The King Kong ride was pretty good. I'm not gonna. All jokes aside, it was really good. I enjoyed that one. It was good.
But it's not like a roller coaster.
It's like a virtual thing. Yeah. Yeah, but with the technology now, I mean, it's a lot easier to do too. I mean, it's more believable.
Even in Toy Story, even in Legoland, the Legoland movie ride, you're sitting on the thing.
Yeah. It's kind of like The Simpsons, kind of in a way. Yeah.
So So I think
Sims
they
matched
need
with a
more of
little Harry Potter, because the one with with the bookcase, I think it
Yeah.
is. It's the bookcase that Hermione is like flying or something. You're flying.
Which one?
It's a
Which
book.
one?
The one that's in Universal. On the Universal
for Harry
part.
Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sitting on one of them. You're sitting on the tracks to the bank,
The bank, yeah.
and then on the other one you are on like a bench. It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like a bench or something like that. I don't remember. I don't remember what it is.
But yeah, that's I'm excited. Hopefully they can open up this Pokemon thing.
Record's asking if when they're gonna open the Xbox theme park.
Right after they open up the PlayStation one. I guess I think Nintendo's been around for 35 years. So when all the consoles hit their 35-year mark, that's when like you're blessed with a piece of a park.
Yeah,
You,
true.
you can have.
It's still considered a more modern.
Okay, so can we play a quick game before we move on?
All right, what?
So these guys are having Mario, they're having Pokemon. So if we're making let's start with Xbox first. If you're making an Xbox park, what like 4 attractions would you like to see there? One has to be Halo, of course, right?
Halo.
Gears?
Yeah, it has to be Halo. That's a
Halo
given.
and Gears.
Halo,
Gears
Gears.
can have a small
Yeah,
portion.
but Gears.
And then
That
what,
would
a
have to be
Forza
just
for the
strictly
riding?
adult, like Gears. I don't know. I don't see Gears. You would have to go more with.
What if Gears was steamed into a restaurant? What if that's their food plate, like their food spot in that park?
Okay. Okay.
That's
I see. You know what would be pretty good? Like if you make a part with like all the rare IPs.
Oh, okay.
Like Donkey Kong. You got but you see that's a Nintendo.
Yeah, but you can go with like
Battletoads.
Battletoads. You can go with Dark, Perfect Dark. I thought of Fable.
Fable
Like a forest?
Yeah, Fable will work. I mean, Fable will work.
Okay, record says Halo, Forza, Ori.
Oh, Forza.
Ori that's a good one too.
Forza would be good.
Yeah, that's your whole like driving section and all that stuff and Gears.
Okay.
But Ori is a really good one too. Or the Will-O-Wisp. What about PlayStation? You have a PlayStation section. What do you have there? You got for the kids. You got Ratchet and Clank.
Jax. There's plenty, man. The Spyro.
You have
Spyro was originally it was.
You have to have a
PlayStation
Twisted
based.
Metal food truck.
An ice cream truck.
Yeah,
They has
man.
Yes, an ice cream truck.
You have a
They
sweet
give you like
tooth.
a cup of ice cream on fire.
Hey, you can have the
Flaming
like
Moe?
nitrogen.
The flaming
a
mold thing.
The flaming moles, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but yeah, you can have the
Simpsons,
nitrogen thing. But you have to have an ice cream truck.
Yeah, you
True,
have to have a
nitrogen.
sweet tooth truck.
And just have some dude just dressed like that. Just
And he's
find
serving
some-
you ice cream. He's serving you. Yeah.
with
Oh,
like a
Twisted
bloody
Metal.
apron. Like here you go. Here's your here's your custard, son.
How about Crash?
That you got
You
Crash.
got. You,
oh,
I think.
Crash
wow,
Bandicoot.
I think I'll have Crash over Spyro.
Yeah, for sure.
Even
For
though
sure.
Spyro is actually pretty good, like PS1 icon.
And you could probably put them together.
Then
Collab.
You could
can
even
make a
have that
collab.
one little section, like a show. They have the Indiana Jones one in some parks. You can have like a whole Nathan Drake one,
Yeah, man.
and just him.
Yeah,
Like,
Nathan Drake would
Oh.
actually something like Infamous would work too. Like like the Spider-Man ride.
I would have
that
to
would
dig
work.
into my inner child, and Little Big Planet has to be like a little.
That would
section
work
there.
too, man. That would definitely work for little kids.
just the music for Little
Yeah.
Big Planet when you get there.
Yes.
Oh, even for adults, man. Because it's. I finally got Sackboy and I've been playing it, man. I'm enjoying it. Not
Gran-
gonna lie, man.
and record says Gran Turismo, right? Nah, that kind of sounds boring. But yeah, I think that would make for
Look
awesome
at
parks.
look at us designing parks better than freaking these
You
like,
guys are
top tier
welcome.
engineers, man.
You guys are welcome.
Yeah, man. That's the thing, bro. If a person's gonna be working on something like that, they have to be a fan of it. It's not just be like, oh, we're gonna get paid,
Yeah.
and kind of look at what kind of everybody likes and just throw names out there and that's it. Instead of
Mhm.
kind of digging in and taking care of the finer details.
So when we were in California, we were trying to find this place. It was called Santa Monica Studios, and we gave Prodigy the job to try to find Santa Monica Studios because we wanted to go there, the home of Kratos and the home of all these great games. And Prodigy's like, okay, and he gave us the directions, and we pulled up to Santa Monica Studios, and it was like a Santa Monica Studios like art shop. They sold paint and artistic stuff, and we looked at Project like, dude, you killed it.
Yeah, they might have. Maybe they have a PO box, man.
But Santa Monica Studios is working on a new unannounced game. I thought they had their hands full with God of War 2 Ragnarok, but apparently they have a little free time. Do you want them to work on an old IP, or do you want them to work on a new one? Prodigy, your thoughts?
Wait, no, move to.
No, Jimmy, your thoughts
Jimmy.
then.
I say new. I'm all for new stuff.
I gotta agree with you there. I'm more of I want new anything. Wait. That being said, I do want my God of War 2 though.
No, but that's gonna happen. That's a given.
And I still want my Resistance, and I still want my Killzone back. But yeah, I would like for them to work on a new game.
What? They made this game too? Yo, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they made Fat Princess.
No. Calling All Cars.
Yeah, you know who made that? Your boy.
Who? Yeah. It's them.
No,
they made Blast Factor as well.
But you don't know who made all those games? One of my favorite game makers of all time, David Jaffe.
Yeah. Isn't this the same guy that made Twisted Metal?
He made Twisted Metal. He made God of War, but he didn't work on all those games. Remember, he left to form his own studio and worked on Drawn to Death and all that stuff. But David Jaffe,
PlayStation All Stars 2. That's probably what they're working on. or the second part to The Order.
Dude, the very underrated game. Still, it wasn't perfect, but I liked The Order. There's things I would have improved, but yeah.
The Order. Well, we talked about it the other day. I wouldn't mind seeing another one of those.
Yo, Prodigy.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want a new game or a revamped game? Are you gonna say you
I
want
don't know
another
about revamp, but a sequel?
I know what you want. You want your All Stars too.
Absolutely.
You like PlayStation All Stars?
I liked it.
No, you know what? It wasn't bad. I like Parappa.
I liked it because you saw your favorite Sony, like PlayStation guys, all in one game.
I like the map twisted stuff. Like I like the fact that they got two maps and molded them together. Like you started in freaking Parappa the Rapper world, and all of a sudden everything was falling, and it was Resistance Fallen Man in the background, or you started on a certain.
It was
world.
just like the feel. Like, would I say that game could go Pro League or anything like that? Like if I was looking for it, no.
Like Smash,
I think it was a casual game made for whoever likes all the different characters Sony has.
It's because what happened is when that game came out, you had your IGNs and your GameSpots, and they're like, "It is not freaking Smash Brothers. It's something else." And it's let it be something else.
That's exactly what it is. It's competition, and it wasn't bad. It isn't bad because it controls well. It does what it needs to do right. You know.
It had combos and it had a different way to get points instead of just like knocking someone off the map.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could actually just destroy them. And I don't know. I liked All Stars, but yeah. So so Santa Monica Studios is working.
But if
on
they make something
game.
new, I have promise. I liked Unfinished Swan.
It's a perfect tourney right there.
I like Journey. Journey was great. Those are two games that were just out there, and they tried something different, and I think they did a good job.
Yeah.
Well, Santa Monica's I think they're a damn good studio. They make really good stuff most of the time.
Hey, it could be something new. They have plenty.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they've worked on a lot of great games. Speaking from one great company to another, Apple is making a VR headset. So I remember when Steve Jobs was around. Steve Jobs hated video games. Didn't want anything to do with video games. Tim Cook is kind of like embraced it, and he's trying to get into this market.
Because he saw there's money.
Oh yeah, there's huge money in it. So Apple wants to get into the VR game. So what kind of VR headset is Apple gonna make for us?
So details that came out about it actually is that you're gonna be able to. First of all, it's gonna be a pricey VR.
Yes, I was
it's
gonna
gonna be
that.
high end.
It's Apple.
Yeah,
it's Apple.
Smack that half-eaten apple on it, and automatically just the price goes up $1,000.
It's gonna have apparently like internal ventilation system, which VRs already have, but this one, I don't know. They're mentioning it'll be greater.
So what? Your eyes are not gonna sweat anymore?
Air conditioning.
Hey, that would be amazing. That was not a bad idea. And you can also have interchangeable lenses to put prescription for people who wear glasses in the lenses of the VR.
Okay.
So that way you don't have to either wear contacts or put your glasses in the headset because the lenses already have it for you.
Yeah.
So those are just a couple little things that they mentioned, but who knows price wise where this will fall and what they're going for.
Do you got any other resolution specs?
Other than no,
It's 'cause
it's like
no.
it's like in the talks.
It's still in like in
rumor
the
type of phase.
and what do they call it? R&D
Oh,
phase.
okay.
They're still trying to figure out how we're gonna do this, how we're gonna make this happen. At the end of the day, what they're gonna do is we got a bunch of leftover iPhone screens. Let's use those and just strap it on a mask and.
They're gonna buy all the new AMD processors and slap them on there. And
Absolutely,
yeah.
that's exactly what they're gonna do. Either that or the new Snapdragons. If they're going if they're going high end, they gotta have.
But the great news about this is that if Apple gets in the game, they're gonna bring a lot of people into the game, and that's why I'm excited for this, because you know how it is. Like you can have different products that do it, and they don't get that much support. But once Apple gets involved, there's like a million apps, and there's a million people, and there's batteries and chargers and this and that. So
and then we need PlayStation to step up the game.
Competition. That's what we were talking about. Competition. So if Apple makes a good system, good headset, then Sony's like, hey, we got to do our own. And then what that in turn does says to Xbox, this is something real. We need to jump into this, and they'll make their own headset. Because Phil Spencer has said like we like VR, but we're not getting into it because it's still like in its infancy stage. Once it gets into more like the teenage level, then we'll get involved. But as of right now, it's still
It's funny they say that because even though the PlayStation has one of the lowest resolutions of all the VRs, it's still doing roughly good, and it has a lot of support. I mean, they're selling even limited run games for it, physical copies. So yeah, it's doing well. And if you go to the PlayStation Store, you find plenty of games to play.
Well, a game that we're gonna talk about next week that came out last week is Hitman 3, and that's in VR.
It does have the VR support.
Little by little, even Resident Evil 7 when it first came out, it was all in VR, and I don't know many people that played it in VR or played it for a long time because
it's pretty strong, bro. Yeah, I could take it. It'll give you. You gotta take a break. You know what I mean?
So, once in a while.
Because once you isolate yourself, like when you put the headset on and there's no light going through it, you really get into it. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's one of the best
that
ones.
Resident Evil 8 might have VR support. I'm not sure.
That I'm not sure of because, the PSVR, the first one, is
PS4,
prioritized to the PS4 instead of the PS5 as much. So we'll see, but I don't think so. They haven't mentioned anything on that.
No record. Go try the demo, man, for Resident Evil. It is pretty crazy.
He tried it.
I know that he's tried it a couple times, but I guess it hasn't worked.
He tried it at Nexus house.
Oh, he eventually got it to work.
At Nexus house.
At Nexus, okay.
So on another PS5. So
on another PS5.
not his. I don't even want to try downloading it on mine because my thing will probably kill
itself. I
itself.
have yet to play it, and I'm disappointed in myself. But
I guess we're playing it after the show. We'll eat some chicken wings and then play Resident Evil.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Send the kiddies upstairs so they don't get freaked out. One of my favorite games growing up, Jimmy put on his Instagram, what was the game that made you get into gaming? And I put Metal Gear. Apparently they had this conference with all the voice actors for Metal Gear, the original one. Now, they haven't said what they talked about. Apparently in the next couple days they're going to announce what they're working on. But I know Hitman was super excited seeing this news of, the gang getting back together. What do you think, Prodigy? Are we going to see a remake of Metal Gear 1? Is
you think it's going to be a game?
What do you mean? Could it be like an animated thing?
I'm thinking
I'm sure they're not going to be live acting. Unless they're going to get live actors and they're going to voice over
because they already
the
casted the live or they have the guy in talks. What do you think, Jimmy?
I think Konami might be hurting. I think
The pachinko machines are not pushing out money for them.
Hey man, they could only go so far. Nah, I think that the
Coronavirus hit over there,
If-
and nobody's
if-
going to their workout.
if they're
gyms.
getting the original voices, I kind of see that remaster that we've been hearing about, and it's been kind of disappearing, surfacing, disappearing.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with that.
So a remaster.
A
huh?
remaster of the first one, of
Yeah.
the first Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a movie where you had live actors, but voiced by other people?
No, I
Like-
wouldn't want that.
Like let's say right now they got Oscar Isaac to be
Yeah.
Solid. Would you want David Hayter's,
Haters
voice over?
Nah.
I
nah, it would kind of mess up my head.
I think
I
it
don't
will
know.
take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Has there been a movie that's done it? Probably. Has it done
Yeah.
well? We don't know.
Maybe if I didn't
No,
hear
because
that
nobody
person's
remembers
voice,
it.
then, yeah.
Yeah. So like Prodigy says,
I
maybe
don't
it's
know.
like a maybe they could maybe they make a bunch of animated things for Netflix,
That
Maybe.
I would.
and they could fill in some of the
That
some
sounds
of the.
pretty good. That sounds something like they fill in the gaps like with Big Boss. I mean, if they want, all
Have you
depends on
guys
where they
seen the
want to go.
Castlevania?
Yes,
anime?
amazing.
I think
Highly
that's
recommend
great.
it.
Like, why
Yeah.
don't they do more of those? Like, just little short, condensed, animes or cartoons of certain games,
Mhm.
and kind of
Little
expand a
mini-series,
little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, who knows? A remake would be good for people like me that never got the chance to play it, because it was so. I wouldn't say
If
so
you
long
haven't
ago.
if you
but it
haven't
was-
played it and you can't deal with the PS1, I recommend you go with the GameCube version, man. It's pretty good.
The Twin Snakes.
Twins and Snakes, it's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But dude, imagine the game, but in a more up-res version. Better.
Yeah, no.
You know, like Metal Gear 5 style graphics, and with the camera control, because you couldn't control the camera.
No, it's fixed.
It's
Yeah,
all
and,
fixed.
and that time it was that third angle, that third the
Isometric.
isometric there, yeah,
Mhm.
like the dungeon crawling type.
Yeah. So just getting revamped like that. So at the beginning of the week, we had in our show notes that we were going to announce that Xbox was going to double their Xbox Live price. Fast forward 2 days later, and Phil Spencer said, "I am sorry for that news, and we're going to renege that. We're going to go back to staying the same price." I guess in this case, the gamers won their protest. See, that's how protesting should be. You can't get any peaceful than that, right?
Yep. And but that tells you a lot about the Xbox base.
Yeah.
They
got
they
power.
play online. Yeah, they play online, and they Xbox players. I think they're more like the silent majority, and the PS5 are more out there than anybody
yeah,
else.
for
you know?
sure. The
Yeah.
PlayStation.
But there's still Xbox players. I mean, I personally have an Xbox, but it's collecting dust at the moment.
Yeah. But that also shows you how much power and control they have. Like, they were able to
Yeah,
flip it
to
so
overthrow
quickly.
it.
And it's a good thing. I'm glad they were able to. Xbox Live is still a good service. They did a good job. They are the pioneers. We're not gonna deny that. PlayStation's like, I like what they're doing over there. Let's kind of copy their system.
Mm-hmm.
And but we always say the ultimate pass is the way to go, so you can stream your games, cloud gaming, cloud saving, and all that stuff. So if you guys can, you might as well should do that. Prodigy, I remember we went to E3 2 years ago. You
Yeah,
came running to
2
me.
years
You're
ago.
like, dude, I met the guys from Dying Light.
I met the developers.
And I told
Damn,
you-
we should have put the picture up here.
I go, Prodigy,
Because I
you
took a
met
picture.
them. What did they say?
And there, you know what they were holding in their hands? A Dying Light 2, like developer collection edition, like statue.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
They were giving them away to some
damn.
people, right?
They were giving them away to people that were in their meeting. They actually came out of a meeting, and they were going to the Xbox conference. And so I met them, and I'm like, yo, are you guys the people from, Techland? You guys working on the game? And they're like, yeah, we're developers. I'm like, yo, can I get a picture, blah, blah. So I took a picture of them.
And then Prodigy had to go change his pants.
I'm done.
But yeah, I did get to meet them. They were really cool peeps. And more Dying Light 2 news soon to come. We're
They
very
showed off their
hopeful.
collector's edition for it.
Yeah.
Things that were gonna come in it, and I was like, okay, I'm glad, I like it, but what about the game? When is it gonna come out? When's the release date? No mentions of that, but they did say in a couple of days they're gonna have more news. Hopefully, it's 2 months from now the game is coming out.
I really hope.
I am a huge Dying Light fan. I know Prodigy is as well. Jimmy, have you ever played this
I've
fabulous game?
I've dabbled a little bit in it, but I haven't really played it. I have it for Xbox One, but I haven't really.
Are
it's,
you
it's
a-
on the backlog. But no, I'm a zombies fan. Yeah, that's what.
That's
That's the
what I was
reason.
gonna ask
I
you.
saw the zombie on it, and I was like, yeah, it's getting bought. It doesn't matter if it's. I don't care what they say about the game. If it's zombie related, I buy it.
Dude, I remember
Yeah, I love the genre.
running, jump kicking a zombie, the zombie turning around and stumbling, and Prodigy just getting a baseball bat and just like blah, just knocking the zombie off like a bridge or something. And I'm like, yeah, this game works for me.
Yeah.
And the parkour in it, it was like
It was
Mirror's Edge had nothing on this game.
Really? Oh,
at
wow.
that time the parkour system was pretty good. Like it was.
And that's
It
at the
was
beginning.
vamped.
It's so much more better now because they have worked on this game for so long. They made this game
Yeah.
better, and they've produced. And
I
they've
hope
dropped and
that's
they-
what they do because
DLC drops and everything.
I played Catalyst, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, because it went on sale and I played it for a good couple hours. I got through maybe half the game recently, and I see why people didn't say it wasn't as good as the first one, or it didn't live up to the first one. I think they didn't add
I mean,
either new mechanics or it didn't feel new. It already felt out of date,
Yeah.
and the game felt out of date. So I hope not to see that with Dying Light 2. I hope they revamp their system, make it better, make everything smoother, flow better, which I trust in Techland. I think they're gonna do.
Well,
a good job.
imagine Dying Light came out it came out
It
like
came
at
out
the beginning of
the
PS4.
beginning of the life cycle of last gen. Yeah.
So they've had a long time to work and improve the mechanics in the game. So I'm hoping that we see better
Mhm.
graphics, better lighting, better controls,
Yep.
all that stuff. But I just remember when the game starts, you fall down and boom, they bite you and you're like, holy crap! Now I got the virus, and and that game was awesome. I
Yep.
love that game. Can't wait to play the second one. So you might have some money left over. It's Christmas. People had got gift cards.
Or you
know.
got the stimulus check.
You
Come
got
on.
your stimulus
Don't-
check.
Don't knock that down.
But
Yeah.
most people use their
there's more
stimulus
on
check.
the way too. There's more on the way. They're
Oh,
talking.
our boy Biden's coming through. Him and Bernie.
Yeah, they might.
Bernie.
They might. They might.
Dude, Bernie gets around, dude. I've seen him chilling everywhere.
Yeah,
He was
In
chilling at
everything.
people's houses, people's offices.
he was choking out he
McGregor?
knocked out McGregor.
He knocked out Bro, did you know that he's in Pokemon?
Him
Yes.
too.
He's in Pokemon, dude.
You're kidding.
He's a
What,
freaking trainer,
Go?
bro. Yeah, I swear. He's a trainer, man. He's a
my
trainer.
goodness, dude.
That is funny.
But he throw you a Snorlax, it's over.
People are quick.
The meme creators are freaking on point when it
Nah,
comes to all that
man.
stuff. But if you have some money left over, maybe you are considering on a new console or a new system to game on. But I bet you never thought you would use a pair of shoes.
And it runs Cyberpunk. And it runs Cyberpunk.
runs it better than the PlayStation or the Xbox
The
Series
Xbox
X.
Series.
So what's up with these shoes? Like, can I wear them? Can I use them? Can I play basketball with them or what?
Can you dunk some hoops? No, you cannot. So NZXT had the amazing idea. Oh, Wrecker has a good point there. They're competing against the KFC console.
Did you know about the KFC console?
Yeah, man. I saw some preliminary tests of running Cyberpunk. It burned the chicken. It burnt the chicken.
The system got so hot that
we could put the meme up on the gram so we can so you have verification.
That's
pretty
crazy.
bad.
But this one won't be burning your feet because you can't be wearing it.
It's good for winter.
But oh yeah, it's a nice toasty warm shoes. But yeah, so NZXT just had just a
Who is NZXT for the people that don't know?
yeah. You see the screen, the little cool screen on the side. That's actually a CPU cooler, and they developed these really nice looking ones, and people can add whatever they want on the NZXT. I forgot what model it was, but they have LCD screens. It shows
Okay.
you the temperature of your PC and stuff, so people have that information.
Yeah.
But yeah, NZXT just had a spare 3080 lying around, and they said I'm gonna slap it in the
Look what
shoe.
I found here.
Hey, we still had some of those.
Yeah, they had no more space in the racks for the Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So they decided to
So
Just
these
make
are
this-
non-wearable
make a sneaker out of
shoes.
it.
non-wearable shoes, but a usable PC. So.
Okay, so basically the pair of shoes double as a gaming PC.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
It's good because it leaves you less footprint.
See what I
You,
did there? Environmentally
Okay.
friendly. Let's go.
My my puns are on the A game right now.
Puns
So-
are on point.
So what would you spend on something like this? It's got to be a couple stacks, right? Like this doesn't run cheap.
I don't think they're
Just-
mass producing this.
Just the car. Oh, this is just for them so they can display their
I think
stuff.
it was a nice little display. But if we were to pay for it, I think this might be a nice three
3K?
stacks, three and a half, 3,500.
So Jimmy, Prodigy selling this for 3 stacks. Would you buy it for 3 stacks?
because you gotta think of the exclusivity factor. There's only one.
So that makes it $1 million.
How about 1 million?
I don't know. I see. If they're selling it for $3,000, I mean, I could build 3 PCs for that price. So I don't know.
But remember, it's a 3080, man. They don't exist right now. They're not on the market.
Yeah, but it's $3,000 though.
$3,000 don't
I
exist.
mean, people
either.
buy.
Biden's
Yeah.
coming in a little short.
Yeah, Trump only gave us $600.
Yeah, we're gonna have to amend. We have to send it. Call your leaders. Let them know it's not sufficient.
Send them a picture.
And I
with
don't
your
got enough
email.
space on my in my Best Buy card for that either. So
Be like, hey, Biden, the $600 was good, but I'm trying to get these shoes.
Yeah,
Can
man.
I get 3 stacks?
But yeah,
Help a brother out.
bro, can you imagine going to a Foot Locker and you see that?
Or just take that. It's on your phone. Like, I'm trying to find these shoes. Where can I find them? The person's like, what the heck?
What the heck is that?
That's
Yeah.
crazy. So, Prodigy, we are huge Apex fans.
Dude,
I
you
don't
didn't
know-
put it here.
I did not put it there. Did you have it?
Yes.
Okay, so put it on while I.
Okay, speak about Apex fans. Yes.
Yeah. So, Jimmy, I don't know if we asked you this question.
Man,
Maybe we
it's
did.
been I think you asked me last time. It's been a while though since I've played Apex. I think they still had the original 4 people. No, I think no. You know what? They added.
Jimmy was
They
there on
added
the
the
trial period.
Yeah, I was on the beta. Straight up. Yeah, no. I started playing it on my pro.
What turned you off on it?
Man, I really didn't have anybody to play with, bro.
Oh, dude.
I think that's what it was.
Dude, join
'Cause,
the club.
You
Join
know,
the
Yeah.
GameBros club.
I think that's one of anything battle royale. You know, I think that if you don't have people that
The
you
right
know
people, yeah.
or the right people conversing with you, hey man, over here, I got a shield 3. I'll drop something for you. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't work, man. It
Yeah.
doesn't work. Like I can play Call of Duty solo. I can run some TDM, and I can get 20 kills, help my team out, and I have to speak a word. Now that
Yeah.
you need a
And
you
same
need,
thing.
you
Same
need
thing when you play.
you need to talk.
What's the game I used to like to play?
Uh,
Prodigy.
PUBG,
PUBG,
man.
PUBG.
Yeah, PUBG. PUBG
PUBG
is
is another one you can
definitely
play
one
by
of those.
yourself,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
just like lone wolf it. You don't have a problem.
And you can, yeah, but Apex is fast paced, man.
And
It's really
team-based.
good, and I loved it when I first started playing it. Man, I was on it a lot, but now it's just nobody to play with. It's just I fell out of it.
The audio's on there, Prodigy.
What? No.
Is mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Come on, man.
I forget.
I'm the guy in the chair.
You're the Prodigy. You're the producer / seducer. So yeah, Apex has got their new event coming up. They also are introducing a
season.
new gun, a new
Mhm.
season. They got a new gun that's a rarity in Apex, and also they're introducing a new legend.
Yes.
They're already getting sued by certain companies saying that they stole their character because their character looks like
You
him.
saw that?
Yes.
So
Come on, man.
Dude has a mullet,
Come
dude.
on, man.
going into that controversy, actually, and I know Record can probably start. He'll probably start commenting on this. We had a little fiasco in the group chat.
A fiasco. Oh man, I didn't get to invited to the fiasco.
So
First thing I thought of was the name. Like, how did they get away
Fuse?
with that name? Yeah.
What do you mean, man? A fuse on a bomb. That's
Yeah,
his
but
thing. His name's
I
Bombs.
understand that.
Yeah, he's a
But there's all the-
pyrotechnic.
There's other video game characters with that name already.
Who?
Rainbow Six Siege?
It's fused with a Z, not with an S.
There
Exactly.
you go. That's how you
That's
get around no
curveball,
copyrights.
So
Check the spelling, please.
the spell check.
It's
Thank
like,
you.
Better
like
throw
they
the
give him the piece
spelling
of
there.
paper and he just like returns it back. It's like,
Wait, we gotta acknowledge
the
this.
spelling,
What do
dude.
you think about this scene right here?
Dude, I'm digging the.
What'd you think of that?
of him slapping him in the butt.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
thought that's
yo,
funny, dude.
that's straight up like we won the game. You know,
I gotta show you.
But
That's
that
it
whole
all.
slap makes it feel more real.
yeah.
yeah.
It's like, it's me and my homies. All right, dude, let's tighten up.
Let's
Let's
go.
get this ready.
And the guy's like, nah, bro,
Bloodhound didn't think so.
I don't play like that. And so it's funny because Bloodhound is, I think,
Non-binary.
He's a non. Correct.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. So
So
yeah.
still trying to decide, do I like the butt slap? Maybe I don't like the butt slap.
You remember
Yeah.
Key and Peele? Slap ass. Slap ass.
But I'll show you
So
guys the
King's
meme that
Canyon-
Wrecker made.
King
for that.
Canyon is done.
What do you mean?
Like
the
it
slums.
got wrecked.
The slums got wrecked. Which the slums are already wrecked. They're the slums.
Hey, that's my favorite landing spot.
That's my
dude.
least favorite landing spot. I'm glad they blew it up.
So
Get outta here.
the original spots to land don't even exist anymore.
They basically they took a page out of Fortnite, where
And they
they
changed,
make the map and then they start changing parts of the map.
Like puzzle pieces
They
that you
add
take out.
they add more map. Like they have like 3 maps now, and so within those maps they start rotating them, and they start developing them and adding things to it.
Mhm.
And then what they do is that like they'll have a new event, and then they'll revamp the map a certain section. Like on the last section, they added boxing, like a boxing ring. So they revamped that part of the map.
No boxing. It was like a gulag.
It's cool because once you jump
Yeah.
into the boxing ring, you could only fist fight. You can't use your
You can't
weapons.
use weapons. Oh, okay.
So
So if you get down there, you mean you get down, but they can't. Well, if you get down, can you get shot from the outside when
no,
you're trying
there's
to?
a force field.
Oh, there's a force field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what people do is they land there because inside there's good loot. So a bunch of people land there. They just get into a big.
You know
old
what?
fist
I'm
fight.
digging that, man. I'm digging that. You land there, you're like, yo, throw hands, bro. Throw hands.
Yeah, and
Start
even
throwing
if you
hands
pick up
all
a
over.
weapon,
Yeah.
it's disabled. You can't use it.
That's pretty cool.
And
No,
then
no.
what
And you
do
can't
get,
use abilities as well in there.
and then what you do get is people waiting outside, like, okay, homeboy, when you gonna jump out of that force?
Nah. Does the force field expire though?
No.
No,
No. Oh, then you gotta come in. Oh no, but then the
circle
circle.
freaks
the
you
circle
out.
close. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So
Okay.
yeah,
But
so
I like it. I like the new character. Feeling it.
so Fuse, they haven't showed his abilities yet, though, right?
No, but in the trailer we see that his robotic arm that he got blown off, he shoots a grenade out, and then he shoots it with the new marksman rifle,
Yeah.
and then it breaks off into pieces and explodes. So
that
that's
has to be an animation.
he's gonna be as tactical for sure.
Special.
Yeah, and then his ultimate might be the bombs that were teased like a few weeks ago.
dropping down.
If you're playing on Apex near the final circles, these random bombs will come down from the sky and you can shoot them and blow them up. So there was that.
An
So
airstrike.
yeah,
I think Apex is doing a swell job of
A respawn in general, man.
yeah.
I hope they get more Star Wars games. I really do. They did an excellent job with the that got next gen console upgrade.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Fallen Order, yeah. So you in your PS5, I've heard it's been playing in I believe 1440 at 60 frames. And
so they
in
bought an upgrade
Xbox-
already?
Yeah, there's an
Oh,
upgrade.
there's another game I had to my backlog.
And then if you have a
Lightsaber
Series
too?
X, yeah. So sorry. What you say?
No,
his backlog because
Oh, and your backlog.
Yeah,
of
I added
games.
to
yeah,
my
yeah.
backlog of games and
Yeah,
stuff.
no,
And
man,
I-
you gotta play that one.
and I
then-
mentioned the lightsaber because then it might have trigger and
Yeah.
the the haptic feedback stuff.
Well, you know what? I have to play it. I don't know if they did anything with the remote, but I know graphically it is better. I know it runs at 4K native
Yeah.
at 60 frames on the Xbox though. Or I know on my bad. I'm sorry. It runs at 30 frames at 4K. Like an actual 38
fidelity mode.
Yeah, it has yes, correct. It has a fidelity mode, but it actually runs at full 4K native. which is it wasn't able to do that before.
So like an
without the
upscaled.
dips. Yeah.
Okay.
At
That's good.
30 frames, and then you get the 60 frame at I think at a lower resolution, which is like 1920 or something,
Yeah,
something
probably
between,
2K.
and it dips down to 1440. But I think that the PS5 version runs at 1440. I'm not sure, but all the time at 60 frames.
Well, we've been saying it for years that Respawn has been backpack for EA. So Respawn does a really good job, but as far as producing content, they're almost Fortnite-ish level there. But Fortnite still kills it. Fortnite got like the Predator and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Fortnite got
they have a
Terminator
bunch.
the other day.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they're still the kings of kings.
Yeah, man.
When it comes
There's
to
a
that.
lot of little kids playing that stuff, man.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Man, I want somebody to. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure, positive. I don't want to bet either, but if you look at how many kids play Roblox, I bet you it's higher than Fortnite.
Yes.
It's probably higher than Fortnite, and it doesn't get nearly as much because it's more like an indie thing, less
That
commercial.
and I think Roblox is just old too, though. Roblox has been around
you can
for
run
a
it on
long
anything.
time.
But it works, man.
But does Roblox produce the same amount of money as far as microtransactions?
I think
Everything is
yeah,
microtransactions. So,
because everything is like this, different thing. Your clothing and customizing your characters are microtransactions. So I think they do have their own thing, but either way though, Fortnite is still there.
Still the king, right?
It's still there. You think it's not, but it's still there.
No, I give. I
still
give
see a
them
lot of
credit,
people
man. I
streaming
give them
it.
credit. Not everybody could play that, man. I'm sorry. I can't build a freaking mansion with an infinity pool. I can't. I want to shoot you right away. No. These people build a fortress, wall of China.
That's what
here,
turns me off about the game.
man. There's too much. I don't know.
When it comes to one-on-one shooting, I do pretty well. But once they start building, I just put the controller down. Like, just kill me, dude. I can't. I just can't build with you. I'm not gonna chase you.
Goddamn architects out
Yeah.
here.
So yeah. So you're excited
yeah.
for Apex, Prodigy?
Absolutely. I can't wait. I felt like the season flew by. I think this had to be like the shortest season in Apex. There's no way like it was the same length as all the other ones. But I think it's because they got all their things now together. I think they're easily making new characters, going through the lore. And going
Remember,
through the story.
they've got their own developing crew now.
Yeah. So
That branched off of Respawn that just works on Apex stuff.
yeah.
Now the gun is like any news on the gun yet? We know it's like a
It's a lever action rifle.
okay, so it's a
think
slower
of,
rifle,
It's a bolt action.
No,
Like a
lever action.
lever action?
like the old school cowboy ones.
I'm thinking of this one
Like
gun.
the Winchester,
Yes, the
45?
Winchester.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the gun I was thinking about.
Terminator.
It's like the Winchester.
Well, no, Terminator doesn't use that. He uses a shotgun.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but same style
concept,
though.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just a slower gun, but it has to be more powerful, right, to make up for the fact that it's slower.
I
Less
think
range.
it might be. It's gonna be like a Sentinel,
Okay,
cause Sentinel's bolt action. So
Spray.
that might be the same thing.
oh, that'd be cool.
So yeah.
At least give something different to the game, change the meta a little bit.
Mhm.
So I guess that is that.
But that's
And that's the way the news goes.
and we're gonna get into what's out this week.
Before we jump into the games out this week, I want to thank two very important people. Number one, we want to thank our friends at D2D. I know Nikki has been putting it on our Twitch stream this whole time. You guys could get some D2D and get 20% off if you use capital B for GameBros. And D2D is awesome for you as far as a gamer and you want to take it to the next level. And you can take this energy drink and it helps you get focused and gives you the energy to game all night long. I know Prodigy used to sniff this stuff.
Wow. You're
I'm
gonna have to
re-
out me
So
like
why do
that.
you gotta
man.
do that?
we had to
Put me
take
out
him.
there.
We had to take him to rehab. We
8 ball of D2D.
so now we got him to consume it the right way. You know, mix it up with some water, and mix it in the D2D shaker cup. It's awesome. I've been trying to talk to our boy to make a GameBros flavored drink. So hopefully we could get to that place in time where we can make some green apple GameBros.
And yeah, some of the flavors.
Let's go, man.
Why,
Straight
dude?
to the bloodstream, bro. That's the only
And
way.
it's not gonna be a drink; it's gonna be straight up injections right
Yeah.
into your veins. we're
And
just
that
gonna-
different shot.
we're gonna do like
Staying up all day.
we're gonna use,
Or
it's gonna come in
insulin.
the
It's like an insulin
yeah.
shot.
Insulin shot, yeah.
It's gonna come in that little insulin cartridge. You just say like 1 or 2 levels and just take it to the head, and then
Oh
that's
my gosh.
we also want to thank our boy Wrecker for taking the time, always producing a list for us of games that come out this week. He's a busy guy between, making sure that everything is taken care of in his facets of life. He's able to get us the list, and we're very appreciative of his hard work. And so,
Let's get right into it.
where can we spend our hard-earned cash this week?
All right.
These are heavy-hitting games that I saw on this list.
Really?
Oof.
We'll see.
Gosh, they're
We're
gonna
gonna
empty
go-
out your pockets.
So we're gonna go with Soul 128 coming out on PC and Kuko's personal favorite, the Switch.
This looks like I don't know. You remember back in the day they had these little tiger games?
Man, you know what this looks like?
Tell me.
Have you guys played not Asteroid, the one with the wheel with the rotating
The wheel.
yeah, man. Yeah, it's an arcade game,
You're
an
talking
old school
about,
arcade game. I have that damn game in my house, and I can
made by Activision. It's Space
the
Invaders?
Same, it's same people. It's not Space Invaders. It's the same people that make
Centipede?
Asteroid and Lunar Lander. What other game they make? Man, I forgot now. But it's kind of like that. It's kind of, it has that same feel to it. You're like in a spaceship. The way the game worked is that you're in a spaceship. You're traveling to a base. You land on the base, and then when you land on the base, it looks exactly like that. And then you have to deactivate the shields,
yeah.
and then you gotta leave the base again before it blows up.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
basically saying this game looks like a game
It
that
almost
came out like
looks-
40 years ago.
Pretty much.
All
Kind
right.
of like with a Miami Vice type of taste, you know.
So do you have a pricing?
All right. So do you guys want to take any guesses on what this game is?
This
going to
game
be?
cannot cost more than $5. Jimmy, what do you think?
Yeah, man.
What do you mean?
I don't
Look
know,
at the
$5.
graphics on this, bro.
I'm just saying. I don't
Dude,
think it.
I don't know, man. Like, I think we're past this already. I think the only ones that could get away with something like that are retro. That has to be like in a compilation of games. or
So
something, you know?
Nintendo,
Nintendo?
it's coming out on the Switch and PC.
Well, you know
PC.
what? Let's not knock on it because we haven't played it. So
What do you think?
let's go there with an open mind, but no more than $2, hard earned. I mean,
I like the open-mindedness.
I mean,
the game
dude,
costs
like-
$5, but Jimmy got a $3 off coupon.
Yeah,
through
dude.
Steam.
Dude.
All right. So it is
I
actually
mean, just for giving it a thought.
$15.
$15.
That's a hard pass. I mean, I gotta see some more gameplay.
Yeah.
Maybe watch a Twitch stream or two.
Maybe you'll probably get entertained with the Twitch stream. So moving on, we got Dead.
Yeah, only if Pokemon
wait.
is playing it.
This is actually coming out on January 25th, so it'll be out tomorrow. Dead Cells Fatal Falls DLC.
I love Dead Cell.
It sounds familiar. Yeah.
So this is the DLC coming for a game that already, like Kuko mentioned previously, came out. It's called Dead Cells. This is going to be coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch.
I can't
where
wait.
The game was already.
So this is a DLC pack for it. So I'm assuming it's probably like $5 for it, and they'll get my $5 because I love Dead Cell.
Yeah, man. The
big so-
Metrovanias are great, man.
And for us, it's a big nostalgia hit too,
Mhm.
but with more revamped mechanics and stuff.
Mhm.
I love playing these kind of games.
Jimmy,
Mhm.
your guess?
No, that's great. I like Metrovania games, man. I'm all for them. Like, there's one that actually that came out when the Tom Cruise Mummy movie came out. I don't know if you guys ever heard about it.
No.
Yeah, you see, you guys are. It's funny, right? It's funny. But if you, that's the same thing I
This is
thought.
the way you preface
It's the
it.
I
way you
know.
put it. It's
I know,
the
but
preface.
that's probably well, yeah. Tom Cruise, is my boy.
Tom Cruise,
My
the
boy.
mummy.
The
Now,
mummy.
this is the
but,
game.
But
for
that game came out, and I'm pretty sure because the movie didn't do so good, that game probably didn't do so good. But Limited Run made a limited run of the games like a physical copy, and I so happened to get it on Xbox for $3. Best $3 I ever spent. And it's just like this. It's a Metroidvania.
So the developer's like, damn, you, Tom Cruise, you killed the movie. They
Yeah,
killed my
man.
game.
They probably movie games are known for
So
for
how
crappy
much do you
ports.
think this DLC for Dead Cell is?
Like You know what? That's worth $15, I think.
$5.
Yeah, the game wasn't $15 when it come out.
It's $5.
It's $5 for the
Kuko hit it on the head for the DLC.
DLC. But how
Yes.
about if you get them both together?
Probably
It was like
15
20 bucks.
15, $20.
I think that's worth it, man.
Yes,
definitely
big
worth it.
time worth it.
Yeah.
I got you right now. Wait. And the game is $25.
Oh, so $30 will get you both things.
Those games, man, they have a lot of. The new ones that I have played have a lot of replayability. So
That sounds worth it though.
yeah, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on, you guys can. Oh, I keep forgetting the dates.
I like
You guys
Bloodstained too.
can-
Bloodstained's a very good one.
Get this on January 26th, so this Tuesday. Next one, we got The Eye of Atlantis coming out on PC VR the 27th. Didn't we wait?
I don't know, man. That kind of looks.
Didn't
really
we play
rough.
this? Goku, I feel like we played this before.
Are you confusing it with Asgard's Wrath? Because
No.
we were in a dungeon like that.
No, I've played this somewhere. Now that I mention it, was nighttime on a beach.
You
Okay,
have
never mind,
you're
dude.
like a wizard, or what's going on there?
I guess it takes place in like a magical a world. This is terrible.
This is
gameplay.
this is the Chronicles of Dumbledore. Before he was in Hogwarts.
So he
He
was
needed
by
to
the
break out of
sea.
jail. Yeah,
it was in Atlantis.
he's fighting the
Before
tyranny
he-
of all the bad wizards.
So price is to be announced. So I'm not gonna have you guys guess just because Steam doesn't like putting out prices for some reason. But if you guys were to give this a price, what do you guys think? This looks like a
$30
regular
game.
VR game.
Yeah,
Puzzle solving, probably some story to it and stuff like that.
it has decent visuals. I mean, I give it a subpar $20-$30 game. something
20,
like that.
30.
I would
Yeah.
agree
Okay.
with that.
I'll give it a 20 in my opinion. But yeah, so we're moving on to Disjunction. Coming out for PC, PS4, Xbox
Is
One, and
Is this a Super Nintendo game?
the Switch.
Man, this reminds me of like some Zelda type. Well, you know what? Metal Gear. The first Metal Gear is very similar to that.
No, this reminds me of Hotline Miami.
Hotline Miami. You know what? I have been recommended that game a bunch
You
of
haven't
times.
played
man.
it?
I haven't played
It is
that one
really
yet.
good. It is. I thought that was one of my favorite games.
Hotline
like,
Miami's
from this-
good.
Yeah.
So is my friend Pedro.
My fan Pedro, yeah, that
And
one.
there's
that one's
another
seen.
one that's called Mr.
Mister.
Mister.
Yeah, Mr. Switch or Mr.
Oh, the guy that teleports.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Dang, I forgot the name of it. But yeah, you guys can pick up this game on the 28th for any guesses?
Well, it's $20 game.
$20
probably.
bucks.
Yeah.
Kuko,
30.
30, $16.
Mm.
Oddly, an odd price, but remember the 47 and 50 cents?
Yep.
No, the 30. What was it?
Oh, 37 and 45 cents.
37 and 45 cents for Temtem.
And 45 cents.
And then Kuko sent a picture like 2 days after. It's like, guys, they fixed the price. They put it up to 40. Like they just rounded it
They
up.
rounded it off.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, well, that was a number that was thrown there by mistake.
Yeah. So you guys can pick that up again on the 28th. Next, we got Sword of the Necromancer coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. Once again, coming out on the 28th as well. And wait, didn't we show this game off? Like,
Mr. Shifty.
Mister, you actually looked up the
I had to, dude, because if not, it was going to be freaking bothering me forever. That game is fun,
What?
too.
Dude, what? Didn't we show this off? Right? Or was it another game? Was it a?
It's because, dude, look at them. All the games that we showed off so far look basically the same. They all look like Super Nintendo games.
We did show this game off a
Straight
while back. I guess it never came
Pixels
out.
outta here.
I guess the game never came out.
Yeah, they had a delay.
Dang, this is a teaser, Kuko. You couldn't get no gameplay trailer? Was there a gameplay trailer?
Fire me.
Fire you. Oh my goodness. But oh yeah, there it is. There's amazing art style for the cutscenes. And gameplay probably looks like the games that we've been showing.
Yeah.
So you guys can pick that up for Any price, even though you
I
guys
want to
only
see how you
cutscenes.
pronounce.
Oh, there's
the
a
next-
gameplay. Yes. See, yeah, we've talked about this game.
This definitely looks like Link or something. Like, that type of game.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, Link.
any price?
Zelda.
It reminds me of
Nintendo.
Gauntlet.
It's a dungeon crawler for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
Enter
did
the
see two.
Gungeon?
I did see 2-player action though.
Probably, yeah. So like in the 20.
Into the
20
Gungeons.
bucks.
$2.
$20.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd say 20
Kuko?
bucks.
25.
25. All right. It is 15.
Lost.
It's 15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I went
definitely-
over. I went over.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you lost as in it wasn't a good price. I'm like, what do you mean? I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think that they Square Enix has been
Not better
sleeping
than
on
Zelda.
Chrono Trigger, man.
Hmm.
Yes, dude. Like, why
Like,
not
they
make a
sleep on
Chrono
that.
Trigger 2
Yeah,
that looks
man,
like
something
this?
like that. Yeah, like they did
Just
it
to
with
pull
the Link.
nostalgia.
Yeah, they did it with Zelda now recently with the Switch, and it did great. So
I
Chrono
want to see
Trigger
how
would
you
definitely-
pronounce the next game, Prodigy.
Moving into the next game, we have Tahu.
Could be Tahu or Taupe.
Taupe.
Taupe. Sub
Taupe.
Taupe.
Taupe. Oh, this already reminds me of like Don't Starve.
It reminds me of
Oh wait, never mind.
Caroline.
Okay, Caroline. Okay,
Yeah, it's
interesting.
that art style. This
I
looks like a
should-
puzzle game, right? Like a puzzle
that's
solving.
what I'm
Looks
trying to
like.
figure out right now. This game will be coming out on PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and Stadia.
Ooh, Stadia.
Woo!
I can
Brr,
stream
brr,
this
brr,
everywhere.
brr.
So this is just a simple, like you mentioned, Jimmy, hit it on the head. It's a puzzle, adventure game. So yeah, Tohu or Tahu or Do
Tau.
or however you want to say it.
Guess you gotta pronounce that U with the dot on top.
Yeah.
How do you make the sound of the U with the dot on top?
Toe. It's gonna be super loud. Toe.
So yeah, you guys can go and pick this up on the 28th as well. Any prices for this one?
It's a $20 game.
$20, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say $20.
So
20 bucks.
for the sake of it, Wrecker rounded up the actual price to 15, but it's currently $13.49.
Okay.
Just cutting out the taxes,
Yeah.
apparently.
That'll be out probably in Game Pass one day. Yeah.
Now the
Definitely.
next game, it is the best game.
The
That's
next
on-
game is called, and by the title, what the
Look at that! Look at that!
What is this?
That is Bonkies. That's
it is
that.
as the name like makes it.
Yeah, boy.
It was supposed to come
Bonkies.
out last year during the summer.
But the coronavirus.
Corona.
Dude,
Bonkies wasn't ready. We weren't ready to bonk yet.
They couldn't show up to the office to upload the
Yeah.
Bonk file.
Bonkies file.
Man, something like this definitely works. Like it looks like some.
Okay, wait. Actually,
Oh, now I'm
Okay.
getting some like snipper cuts vibe to it.
yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like the Switch game, the that's what it's called, right? Snipper cuts,
Snipper
like what you
cuts.
said.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But
I mean,
look,
hey,
look, it tells you right there: PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox, and Switch.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not what
It doesn't.
it is.
look-
Bonkies.
So I'm guessing you gotta build.
It doesn't look that bad. Like I don't
It looks like they're playing Tetris now.
It looks like it's a fun game to play, like before
With a
players
party,
try to
yeah, it's
figure
like
out.
a party game, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that price though.
$30? You
No.
want a bonk for
$40?
$30?
It's for me personally. For
Oh,
me,
yeah?
I think the price is. But again, it's been the same for the last 5 games.
So yeah, 15.
15 bucks coming out on the 29th. And the
We're gonna get it so we could go Bonkies.
so we can go bonk.
And we'll invite Riddle Rex to come that day, and we can play it as the after party game.
Next game we have is God's coming out on PC.
Now,
PS4,
when I saw the name,
Xbox One, Switch, and Steam.
I'm like, dude, this name is amazing.
oh my gosh.
Gods would fall. Like I want to see what the game looks like.
You got some isometric, done,
I gotta switch back. Go back. There we
cell
go.
shaded.
Look at that. Oh my
What
gosh.
is this?
Dude.
Dude, what's up with that tongue, man? Like,
Wait, no, this game looks like it belongs on the PS2. Okay, the lighting's not bad. I'm trying to help it out here.
But like the name was like man, gods will fall. Like you're gonna go on and you're gonna take on these gods, and like my brain just started going off.
You thought, oh man, God of War?
Yeah, it's gonna be like, are we gonna take on like a different group of gods? Like, are we gonna take on the Egyptian
they are
gods or
the god of knowledge? He's just right now he's gonna fight the god of the war realm.
Greek mythology?
I don't think this is any mythology.
No,
This is their own
their own thing
This
there.
guy came, some mythology he came up with. He was chilling
Somebody.
he was chilling with his friends at Applebee's, and he came up with this.
Oh
He's
my
like, yo, man,
goodness.
let's just make a game.
Riker,
about killing
I think
gods."
you're right. This looks like a mobile game. Like that would come out now. This looks like a mobile game that would come out now. This is coming out, like I mentioned, PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and Stadia coming out on the 29th. And Kuko, Jimmy, any price guesses?
When I see Stadia and Switch next together,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, usually means they got down the dirt on the Lolo. So might be like a $10 game. I don't know.
$10? Okay. $10.
These guys probably shoot high because they named the game, Gods Would Fall, so I'm going for $30.
Yeah, but you see the first screenshot. and-
30. Okay. $25
Wow.
right in the middle.
for standard edition.
Oh.
32 for Valiant edition, which will include the DLC to
I
kill
mean,
more gods.
maybe they'll be like, hey, yo, it's the
more
next
gods.
best thing next to Diablo.
But
How
Diablo
dare
came
you.
out 15 years ago, and it looks better than
I-
this.
How dare you compare
How
this to
dare
Diablo?
you.
Diablo.
You're putting me in timeout right now.
Crazy.
But yeah, so those are the games you guys can spend your hard-earned cash on this week.
Or your stimulus.
Or your stimulus, absolutely. So yeah, Kuko, closing statements.
No. Well, usually we do the reviews, like you guys know at this time, but we didn't have a chance to play the demo for Resident Evil. We didn't get a chance to play Hitman, so we don't want to start talking to you about games that we haven't even tried.
Absolutely.
We leave that to other people. But yeah, so we're happy that you guys have joined our stream and everything. Please like and subscribe, Prodigy. I think you do a better job at that. But stay tuned to our tournaments. Go to d2d.com and buy some D2D.
Code GameBros, capital G, capital B.
Yeah, and March 5th through the 7th, we're going to be up in in Commercial in Extreme Action Park. We're going to go do a nice con there. You guys are invited to come and join. So, yeah, Prodigy.
All right, sounds good. So yeah, like Kuko mentioned, make sure to follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at GameBros_or_show, so that way you guys can be on our socials to have all the latest news and updates with the things we're doing in our community. Nikki, as well, is putting all the links down in the description. In the Twitch chat, so you guys can follow them and click on it, so that way you guys can participate in our little community. And other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one. And like we always say, live in your world,
But play in ours. Game Bros. Peace.
peace.